Nigeria celebrates World Tourism Day 2022 in style. World Tourism Day has been observed internationally since 1980 on September 27 every year under the aegis of the United Nations World Tourism Organization. The purpose is to raise awareness on the role of tourism within the international community and to demonstrate how it affects social, cultural, political, and economic values worldwide. To make this year's World Tourism Day in Nigeria memorable, Federation of Tourism Associations of Nigeria (AFTAN) organized a boat cruise with the aim of focusing attention on the aquatic tourism potential of Lagos State. On September 27, AFTAN top officials, tourism industry stakeholders, celebrities and journalists converged at Tarzan Jetty in Victoria Island, Lagos for the adventurous boat ride to the popular Tarkwa Bay Resort, which served as the venue of the celebration. In tune with the strategic plan of the organizers, the boat cruise reminded everyone of the massive aquatic splendor in Lagos waiting to be explored and harnessed. Upon arrival at Tarkwa Bay, the celebration began in earnest with the President, Federation of Tourism Associations, Mr. Nkere Uwem Onung, delivering his address. He expatiated on the theme of World Tourism Day 2022, which is Rethinking Tourism.
Let me welcome all stakeholders in the tourism industry to the celebration of 2022 World Tourism Day with the theme Rethinking Tourism. Now, the World Tourism Day is a time to come together to celebrate the many and the varied accomplishments of our sector. But today we celebrate the resilience and survival of the industry and our investments from the deadly COVID-19 pandemic. Let me also salute the resilience and courage of the tourism community and sympathize with those who lost money, who lost jobs and businesses the world over. For us in AFTAN, the boat cruise from Tarzan Jetty in Victoria Island to Tarkwa Bay Beach is our way of domesticating this year's theme to focus on Lagos waterway and showcase the beauty of exploring the stretch of abundant Lagos coastlines for tourism purposes. So in Rethinking Tourism, let us look the way of the water economy in Lagos State, Nigeria.
The Chairman Board of Trustees, AFTAN, Chief Samuel Alabi, also made his remarks. He commended AFTAN executives for the initiative surrounding this year's celebration.
I appreciate this event. It is one of its kinds. I'm sure the forefathers, those who founded AFTAN, if they are here today, people like Dr. Franklin Adejuwan, people like G.M. Imbru, and a host of others, if they are here now with us, they will thank God that their pioneering effort has not go down the drain. And credit goes to the President Executive of AFTAN, ably led by the President of AFTAN, who is tireless and has been doing everything to ensure that the private sector tourism is not relegated to the background. Well done. My challenge to the Executive of AFTAN is that you have seen the level of acceptability of this event. Please don't let this one be the last.
A major Nigerian culture and tourism icon and the owner of La Campagne Tropicana Beach Resort, Otumba Wanle Akimboboye, also spoke passionately about the changes he wants to see in the tourism industry.
As we rethink tourism, we must think about practical tourism operation. As we think tourism, we must stop the process of focusing on making a lot of noise about attractions. Attractions are everywhere in the world. Every single country have attractions. Attractions does not generate revenue for you. Attractions attract you. If I go to Zuma Rock today, there is a rock that has the face of a human being, and I fly from New York City with $10,000 in my pocket, and I get to Zuma Rock. Sun is hot. I look at the rock. It's beautiful. So what do I do next? Where do I sleep? Nowhere to sleep. Where do I eat? Nowhere to eat. If I'm a gambler, where do I gamble? Where do I play? Nowhere to play. I keep the $10,000 in my pocket, and I go back to the airport. I have seen your attraction. We must, and there must be a concerted effort to transform attractions to destinations.
Participants at this year's celebration enjoyed fun-filled atmosphere at the beach. AFRITREAS TV crew spoke to some other revelers who bear their minds on the tourism industry and how it can get much better.
Right now, COVID-19 is a blessing in disguise because COVID-19 stopped people from traveling abroad. And Nigerians now started looking for somewhere in Nigeria to solve their problems. Holidaying in Nigeria, going out in Nigeria, having fun in Nigeria, and that is how tourism is now picking up gradually. What we have done today is just a boat cruise here, which you can go to Dubai to do, you can go to Los Angeles, you can go to UK to do, but we have it in Nigeria. So once security is good and investors are interested, tourism is going to yield a lot of revenue for Nigeria.
How has tourism, how has it contributed to Nigeria economy?
Okay, a very good one. From the perspective of filmmaking and also from the perspective of tourism itself, I would say that we have not really gotten to where we should be. We are still very, very, very far. But the joy is that it's gathering momentum. The consciousness is brewing, is growing. You can see that everybody is excited. We have almost everybody here. The power players, the stakeholders. This is what precedes the impact that you're talking about. We have to come together first as stakeholders before you can begin to see the impact. But better that the impact is still felt. Lagos State is doing fantastic, and Lagos State is leading the pace in making sure that tourism is alive. Lagos State in Nigeria has become a tourist hub, and this is also to join the rest of the world. A day like this, World Tourism Day, to celebrate this. And from the perspective of movie making that I said earlier, you could see that in other climes, America, they use films to promote tourism. In Asian nations, they use films. It's about time we start showing beautiful things.
Is there anything that the sector are not doing well that make government not to show more interest?
Honestly,
or not to tap into that treasure? Instead of traveling to Dubai?
Of course. We always miss it. We always don't pay attention to our needs. This industry is based on youth. We have so many talents, amazing talents. Look at them abroad. When you say we have the highest doctors in abroad is in the US, and Nigerians, at what age, what range? From 19 to 20, whatever. So there are so many people who have talented brains in this country. So if government should once, see to that.
This year's World Tourism Day celebration will go down in the annals of Nigerian tourism sector as a thoroughly unique one. For everyone who made it to Tarkwa Bay, sights and sounds like these ones will continue to linger in their minds.
Adebayo reporting for AFRITREAS TV.